Hello, hello!
Hello,
Yes.
hello.
We have been live, and for some reason we were waiting for time to be right, despite being already prepared. Hello there, Blue. Hello. Okay, let's get straight into the game, I guess. Our self-introductions due.
Are they necessary?
This is Danny Perigi,
And Alan Apogee,
and we are streaming from inside communist Russia.
aka a spaceship in the middle of space.
Yes, today we're going to play DokiDoki Literature Club. And last time, when we started playing the game, for some reason we stumbled into voicing Monika using a Russian accent. And it was beautiful and very, very funny. Or at least, it was very fun to do from our side. So we're going to continue that today. And we have an entire multinational cast.
Oh,
Yes.
also one thing to note, we don't have a live 2D because my camera broke down just like hours ago. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's because the cat shoot something.
No! The camera cable. Exactly. That's already another level of technical difficulties. It's cat difficulties. Okay, what do we choose today? So, I remember Natsuki liked simple, dumb stuff, which was very cute. Sayori liked... What did Sayori write like?
Very straightforward.
No, wasn't that Natsuki?
No, Natsuki was just like,
yeah. Natsuki
just
was cute and dumb. Sayori is straightforward, yeah, with the eating breakfast and stuff. Yuri, of course, is a true communist intellectual, which only uses the most complicated and complex of dialectic language. Yes,
let's start with disoriented.
sure. We are disoriented. Always disoriented. So which girl are we aiming for, comrade?
Obviously, Yuri.
Okay, then we choose all the
Longer words.
unsettling longer words. Very well.
Heaven sent.
Sure.
What's the most difficult word here? Other than infinite. Variance.
True scientific communist word.
Despise, frightening, captive.
Frightening.
Frightening?
Frightening.
It's just long.
Well, it's frightening.
Okay.
Melancholy. No need to even choose over there.
Incongruent.
Incongruent. Very well. Intellectual. Or philosophy.
No intellectual's going.
R.I.P. Camera-kun. R.I.P. Graveyard.
Graveyard?
Bruh. Graveyard. Yes. Massacre. I mean, what kind of poems are these?
I don't know.
They would read it and be like, this dude's brain is...
There's actually anime and kawaii here.
If you choose that, Natsuki will, like you. Because Natsuki's the one that likes manga, right?
Oh, yeah, true.
I remember these things.
So what's next?
Massacre.
Uncontrollable.
Uncontrollable massacre. Yeah?
Uncontrollable. Tenacious.
Yes, very sure.
Or parfait.
Parfait. No, that's a food, Alan. It's a cutesy, kawaii food.
Okay, tenacious. Tenacious.
Univa! Communism is universal.
And an entropy.
Sure.
Yeah, entropy. Extraordinary.
No, misery and grief. Choose one or the other.
Grief.
Sure.
After image.
Nightgown? Disarray?
Disarray.
Order? Yeah, doesn't really matter that much.
Disarray.
Contamination. Capitalist contamination.
Disown.
Yeah.
Do
We chose
it
that last time.
Yeah, but we still can't choose it again.
No. Defeat. The defeat of the capitalist bastards.
But we also chose last time that.
Yeah.
Fickle or twirl? Fickle.
Yeah. Sounds like sickle.
Pout.
Explode.
Okay.
These are some really random words. I think that's the last one.
No, there's still two more.
Oh, the next one's the last one. Explode.
Okay.
DokiDoki explosion.
unending. No, this is the most complicated word. DokiDoki.
Yeah, imagine all of the words that we chose previously. All that dumb, strange, and difficult words. And then finally, DokiDoki.
Is that self-referential?
Raja.
DokiDoki it is.
Oh god. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. It's been a couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
You say couple days when it's the third day. Okay. Hi, Danny.
Ugh, god, I'm still not used to that. Yo, Sayori-kun. Looks like you're in a good mood today. No. I'm just still not used to you being in the club.
That's all.
Yeah. So this.
I see.
なるほど.
That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Yes, what a great thing to say to your Sanana Jimmy.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry.
What? Is she your waifu and you're gonna start making you something to eat?
No, she's the devourer.
She's kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy snacks? Sure.
No thanks.
Okay.
I
am an asshole.
That's not like you at all.
Exactly. What are you doing, Danny?
I have my reasons.
We need to stay with Yuri.
90% Yuri, yeah. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
We are bimbo.
Why that all of a sudden? Oh.
Because we are poor.
No. She is out of money to buy snacks.
No reason, really. I just wanted to
look at it.
In case you might use someone else's money.
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. Coin purse.
Yes.
She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
Yay. I knew it.
I can see that I threw you, Sayori.
You mean literally? Like see through her clothes?
Oi.
That's not fair. Sure.
How did you even know?
Big brain calculation.
More like...
It's simple.
Yeah.
If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room.
So either you're not hungry or you wanted an excuse to take a walk.
Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some.
So there's one more thing.
You're
always hungry.
Okay,
that's a character trait. Okay.
That reminds me of a certain VTuber friend.
And so that only leaves you the one option. What?
What did we do to her? What did we do? We just suddenly...
Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Wait, what?
Sure.
Okay.
Ara. Yuri-san, Hey.
I don't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
But she's always listening like the KGB. Ara.
I wasn't listening or anything.
Ara.
It was just something in my book.
Ara.
Yuri. Tell Danny to let me borrow some money. That's...
Ara.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori.
Ara.
Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford.
Ara.
And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Fair enough retribution.
Okay.
Who says that in normal speech?
Nobody, apparently.
Ara.
Did I just... I didn't mean that.
Ara.
Did you copy something from a book?
Yes. I see. Kawaii na, Yuri.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
Speak her mind. Her mind is all about retribution.
There's no way you could think that. Yeah, there's no way you could think that. You are right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the
revolution! You see, this game is surprisingly communist. It is very good. It has retribution and revolution.
Retribution.
That. We're starting off with a banger.
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Something to let you think about, Blue.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But...
Oh wait, is she the most big brain of all 4 of these people? That would be terrifying. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Food. It was food.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Okay,
Wow.
yeah, she planned it out.
Now that's
And baited our main character with food.
yeah, now that's you know, high level strats right there.
Come on, give more credit than that, Sayori.
We came for the girls.
Flap.
What did we just do? Did we slap her boobies?
Yeah.
We just slapped her boobies. That's what I think we did.
Something smacks Sayori in the face
The
and
boobies.
trembles onto the desk.
Boobies.
They don't just fly to your face, Daniel.
Yeah, that's why they fly to the soft part.
That was... Eh? A cookie?
Nande.
A giant cookie wrapped in plastic.
What?
Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
She's just coming up with words at this point.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
Restitution. Yay, it's Natsuki.
Is it just me or is her face just larger than everyone else?
Yes, because she's the lolly, so she has to be, you know, bigger.
Okay.
さっきからあげたかったんだよ says Natsuki. そしたらカップケーキのことを喋ったら絶対君のリアクションが見たいからこんなことをやった。あはははは。
Natsuki. That's so nice of you.
To throw a cookie at me. And
Let's give her
slap.
food in any sort of way and she'll be happy about it. Okay.
Yes, she will be the monkey.
Sayori hugs the cookie.
It's that big, huh?
Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears through the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good.
Time to die.
Wasabi time.
Time to choke.
Suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Okay. Okay.
You don't even have a fang.
Heh. Heh. You're going through a lot
No. Japanese, Alan. Japanese.
You do that.
ああ、一つのクッキーだけでこんなざまになるなんて。
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
も
Beggars can't
う、ベガーズはチューザーにならないぞ。
But yours is chocolate.
ん？そうだよ。なんでそいつを君にあげたと思うの。
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehe. Sorry, gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Okay.
ああ、もう。わかった。
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Yeah, Yuri time. Look, Yuri is watching the Yuri. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. ほらマジでそんなこと。
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety.
God.
Yuri and I laugh as well.
Yes. Yuri, and I laugh at
もう
Yuri.
子供だから。
モニカ、何か言ってよ。
え？
あれ？
Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room.
Our enlightened leader is not in the room.
Where's
No.
Monika wa doko?
モニカどこ？
Good question.
あらあら。
Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
あらあら。
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't heard either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
どうしたんでしょう。
絶対 OK だから。
Suddenly switching to Japanese. Yeah. なんか用事があるかな。まあ、人気あるんだもんね。
え？ You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised.
You mean a communist mission? To infiltrate the capitalist franchise?
She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
Yes.
Monika.
The CIA would definitely want her head.
That's true.
That's true. 冗談言ってないでよ。
Suddenly the door swings open.
Oh, sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you comrades weren't worried or anything. I am super sorry.
Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
No, she's fighting off the CIA. CIA? What on earth are you talking about?
Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What helped you up anyway?
Oh, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense.
Japanese.
Oh yeah?
いや、それ意味わからんですけど、チャイムを聞いたはずなんですけど、そのぐらい。I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano?
あらあら。
I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika.
あらあら。She's stalling. She's lying. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Look at her face. That is the face of a KGB agent.
No, they should be like not having any expression at this point.
That's so cool.
You should play something for us, Monika.
That's...
Monika looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will perform for comrades.
Yatta. That sounds cool.
I
also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case,
I won't let you down, Danny, comrade.
Monika smiles sweetly again.
In that
Why?
special sweetness only communists are capable of.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Do not worry, comrade. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Dankeschön. No, that's German. Oh no, I don't know enough Russian.
What?
I only know Privyet, but that's not thanks. Privyet.
So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not at all.
I choose to leave out Sayori's mistress
Escapade.
Oi.
I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway.
It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie.
You mean 2 entire cookies?
1.5. She bites that large. Yuri is back in her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
That sounds strange. Is that closet in the back? She just opens it and goes in and closes it behind her. And then she just disappears.
Why? Oh, so you're not gonna explain it. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, no. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's.
Dude, Alan, what was that? That sounded so strange.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Hokago tea
Time.
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet, and opens to see Natsuki inside, looking back at her.
Yeah, Natsuki's just standing inside for some reason. She's T-posing. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf.
With Natsuki inside.
Natsuki's just like looking at her as she's taking the pitcher. The kind with a filter inside. Yes, a tea thing.
Can you hold this for a second?
Of course, comrade Yuri.
Yuri holds me the water pitcher and also fetches an electronic kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
Yes, explain to me like I'm 5. I need to know these things about the intricate, complicated processes of boiling water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms.
There's a wave of ara coming out of her.
Especially because of her long legs. Yuri repeats elegant and methodical.
Nagai ashi desu ka?
Ine. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Where are you going? I might as well walk with you.
Why not?
Shall we go then? Yeah.
To go get the water out. Where are you two comrades off to?
Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monika.
Yes, we're two lovebirds.
We're just filling the water pitcher. Together.
Okay, comrades. Sorry, I was just a bit curious, being the Stalinist I am. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? We wouldn't want to waste precious labor.
Monika, please mind your own business for once. Oh, Yuri's going this very aggressively, I see.
Yes.
Or do you want me to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Danny in club activities? Okay.
Yes. They'll want some...
My mouth gapes.
The D in Danny stands for... D!
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Then let's go, Danny.
Oh my god.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow.
No.
Yes, a very, very strong stance for some reason.
Monika.
Oh, okay. Just against Monika.
Yeah, kawaii na.
Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
普通に可愛い.
I spoke without thinking.
Ara.
How could I say something like that?
Precious.
Yuri? Something about the way she said that. It made me so irritated.
Yes.
What's wrong with me?
It's the hormones.
It's too early, Yuri. It's only the 3rd day you met with Daddy.
It's hormones.
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing.
This guy is such a Chad. Yes, I will emit more hormones.
I mean, did he ever do anything bad to
Of course he didn't. He just did every single correct Chad option.
I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monika to judge people like that.
She's too much of a Stalinist.
The iron grip.
I
I guess Yuri does not like it that much.
Ooh, is this Yuri music?
Shanai no.
Yeah, this is the first time we heard this.
でもいいね. Good BGM.
Yes.
Danny, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because of those badonkadonks. Anyway, nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head.
So desu ka? Nobody's perfect except for this Danny. This main protagonist is way too perfect.
Hyper Chad. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away.
But Danny, you can.
He can hide his writhing sexual desires.
But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a rain shower into a hurricane. Okay.
He is a true member of the literature club now.
Yeah.
Ara.
Would he hate me for something as terrible as that?
Ara.
As in a rain shower into a hurricane? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say?
Tomodachi?
Yuri lifts her head. Danny,
Ara.
I really like being friends with you.
Ara.
If they decide to kiss or something, that's like super fast. Thanks, Yuri.
Yes.
I like being friends with you too.
Comrades.
Friend zoned.
Comrades.
I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better.
Have you ever said, I like being friends with you to a girl, Alan?
No. Who would say that?
Forever alone. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go? Yes. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. And everyone is staring right at you two when you come back in.
They're like, what took you so long? What did you do in the hallway?
Danny? Do you like oolong tea?
Ara, of course.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, I'm not the Ara. She's the Ara.
Anything is fine.
Ara.
Very well. Yuri sets up the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Is that Fahrenheit?
Should be. Yes, it's Fahrenheit. No.
That doesn't make any sense either.
I don't know.
It's a mystical world of DokiDoki.
200 Fahrenheit? Degrees? Fahrenheit? No, it's Fahrenheit. Right? I don't know.
Yeah, but water boils at 100 degrees.
No, it's
It
time
has to
to
be
get
Fahrenheit.
the teapot. Ara.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Yes,
Of course.
Ara.
I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Ara.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo.
Ara.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Ara. Perhaps I will.
Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself.
Kawaii no.
So ne,
You must be in a good mood now,
is that so?
Ara.
I was letting it show. And you noticed.
Shh, okay.
Okay. I was doing a bit of thinking, okay? And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Okay,
Just get married already. Why, game?
when it's you who's around anyway. It's only your third day, Yuri. You're opening up way too fast.
Well, too fast in the experience of us two otakus. Maybe this is how actual Chads hook up with each other. It's immediately, okay, we want to have sex with each other. Let's do this. Speedrun all that relationship shit.
But Yuri's like so like immature and just like
Ooh, hello Hito. Oh yeah. You have come to hear our beautiful Russian reading of DokiDoki Literature Club.
but sadly Monika is not being the one.
Welcome. But yes, we need more Monika.
Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Danny.
Ara.
It's very endearing.
あらあら。
それは Yuri wasn't kidding. What?
She's being very
I
straightforward.
don't even know if I could keep up with this.
Just get married already and then start banging.
Well, if you start doing this more, then you have to keep it up for life, man.
Oh god.
I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Danny, I have another request.
あらあら。
Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
あらあら。
Okay.
Not at all.
Eh, why's that? It's a little easier on my back. Oi,
なるほど。やばい。
I can
Yeah,
read
bye.
with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Ooh, CG time. CG time.
I'm pretty sure you should go outside and sit on the grass, girl.
Oh, hello, Nue.
Oh, hello.
The whole gang is here. Yes. Good.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realize.
That her back
Is
needs
that,
support.
and a chair doesn't fit her very well? Okay, no worries.
No, look, school chairs are absolutely horrendous. No matter how they design them, they're always uncomfortable to sit in.
Okay, yeah, you have a point. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage
At
it.
your age, back
Pain. That's not good, girl.
No, that's early onset arthritis. Is that so?
I wonder why that is.
Early onset arthritis.
It's mostly because of my
Early
book
onset-
reading habits.
Early onset arthritis.
Ah, my
Ara.
your posture, right?
Yes. It's the
Always
slouching.
hunched over like that while reading.
Yes. It's the slouching.
Yes,
You just said yes.
I have terrible reading posture,
Ara.
so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Ara.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my
I'm
bag.
starting to wonder if they want to do something else on the floor. Nyara. Hello, Nyara.
Ah,
Oh,
I
yes.
have some chocolate as well. Okay, why do you put chocolate in your bag, boy?
Because he brought it for her specifically. What a Chad.
A small bag of chocolate candies I keep. Sorry.
Hidden from Sayori's candy radar. Why would
Okay.
you have it?
Yeah, just don't buy it. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. How do you know? You're not a tea expert. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides, and as if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book.
I mean, no, just no. The other members of the literature club would be like, dude, we have no chance against winning against this Chad lady. She has already won. These two lovebirds are already sitting in the corner of the classroom,
And reading their book.
backs against the wall.
Monika's like, but just a single day and this happened. What?
These two are speedrunning.
Except this time.
Our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well. Well, I suppose you're too close. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this?
Do couples even read like this?
I don't think anyone reads like this. Unless you're very, very into it.
Yuri was always kind of cute, but
When she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Oh, God, a nut!
Your teacup! Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding with my hand that's not being holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Okay.
That's the only thing that he can think about at this point.
Because I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her test. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Then touch away if she doesn't notice.
What the hell, Alan?
She wears an intense reading impression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading.
You read too much doujin, Alan. You read too much doujin.
No, it's just the speed running this, aren't they?
After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little.
I put the key cup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, gomennasai. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any.
あらあら。
マジかよ。
あらあら。
Well, if I touch it, then it might smudge on the pages.
Yes, considerate of the books.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Ah, you're right. I don't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize.
あらあら。
I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure?
Then we will feed her. I
Of
can
course.
see where this is going. Yes,
Oh.
CG time. Ooh.
With
There's even
animations.
particle effects.
Is this me or does she have a like
Yeah.
larger blackness under her eyes as if
That's
she's been
nice.
overreading?
No, that's just her eyelashes.
Okay. Yeah, looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yuri opens the book with both hands.
还是黑长直行. Yes, long black hair. Psycho.
She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case,
Got a nut.
Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and then hold up to Yuri.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Oh, she just suddenly gained eye color. Daddy, contain yourself.
Oh yeah, you can see her little white eyepiece. sort
Yeah,
of
the
flashing.
highlights.
Ah, cool. Danny, contain myself.
And I hold up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural.
Okay, look, this is my first experience of a visual novel, and so
He's expecting too much from it. But that means I can't stop here. You stuff it in, including your fingers.
oh my. I
Apparently-
apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth.
Just like that,
Yuri
Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh?
Ara, ara.
Full-blown blushing. Yuri's
Expression
expression suddenly
change.
breaks.
Yeah, kawaii
Did-
na.
Did I just? Yuri looks at me as if she needs to confirm what just happened.
Yabe.
Um,
Kawaii.
Daddy?
Look, this dude is such a Chad.
Yeah, I know, right? He has all the chocolate candies for the girls, and even hides it from his own osenanajimi.
Chad.
Gomennasai. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Ah, that's
Ara, ara.
well,
Ara, ara. You were just helping. Ara, ara.
helping her with the chocolate. Okay.
That's something that
Friends do.
do.
Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah,
Of course.
the best move.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
Of course.
Then,
I
we don't need to stop or anything. I see.
I just like imagining what the other members of the literature club, how they're reacting to this scene. Because it's not like they just disappear into a void. They're still there in the room.
Yeah. Natsuki is like peeking out the closet. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can just tell her by just her expression that she doesn't even focus. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers,
And do it again.
but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine.
Um,
Okay, she has a want. How did it even come to this?
ask yourself, dude.
It's your fault.
Yuri doesn't avert her gaze.
I noticed her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her vest.
Yeah, they're just gonna start a copulation right here on the schoolroom floor. Yeah.
Yes.
I've read this doujin before.
It's a mating ritual that everyone does.
Oh.
I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth.
Wait, who wrote this?
I don't know.
This is like definitely speedrunning a relationship.
I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
Good! Monika is back! Our enlightened leader has saved us from this lovey-wubby lovebird
Okay,
situation.
everyone. Ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Ah.
Ara, ara.
Yuri jolts back.
Exactly, there should be people in this room.
It's time to share poems.
Share our beautiful communist creativity.
Daddy?
You can help Yuri put away the tea stuff. right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thank you, comrade.
The spell is abruptly broken.
Good.
I'll take care of the cups. Yeah.
Horny teenagers. Damn it.
Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up.
Mm-hmm.
You will in the future, though.
Who should I show my poem to first? Of course, the glorious leader. Hello
Hi.
again, Danny. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad, I will enjoy your writing. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Well, this one's full of very, very difficult words. I couldn't count on that.
You never know, comrade. Maybe you are next true artist of the people.
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika.
Alright. This one's good, comrade. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
Apparently, he's stealing. I guess so.
Plagiarism.
No, it's reappropriating. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yes, absolutely, comrade. I think her poems are the most
Romantic.
romantic. That's the best way to describe it. Wait, communism doesn't like romanticism, right? It likes, realism and...
Yeah.
No, it isn't good as a romantic.
She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature. It's like a light turns on
It's
inside
like
her.
a light turns on inside her.
This is Danny.
Oh wait, okay. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried.
Well, apparently, Danny
Who
has
knows?
succeeded on a second try.
Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
Books.
Horniness. Horniness.
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not, comrade. I just meant that I wished she wouldn't keep to herself so much. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her,
Eh? You completely misunderstood, leader.
Calm down. I'm only kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Oh. Yes, a fictional one anyway. Her boyfriend is Father
No. She already has a husbando.
Yes.
Doesn't mean that it's incompatible with a real boyfriend. Monika. Monika kind of whispers that last point to me.
It's just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying, comrade. But anyway, you want to read my poem now?
He's having a very, very lackluster approach compared to Yuri.
I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save.
Oh god.
God. Oh God, reading that is disturbing. Save me.
The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors.
Flashing, expanding, piercing,
Red, green, blue.
and endless. Cacophony.
Of meaningless noise.
The noise, it won't stop.
Violet,
grating waveforms.
squeaking,
Screeching,
screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable.
Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust.
An endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
Load me. Dude, that is really disturbing. Any game would be like, yep, this is broken.
Monika?
Should we load the game? Should we load the game back in a previous... Oh my god, that's creepy.
Sine, cosine, tangent.
Oh. How are you going to react to that, Daddy?
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
She's talking directly to the players of the game. That is disturbing.
Load me, please.
I guess it's just the way I write. Do they mean loathe?
I mean,
loathe.
So, apparently, she knows she cannot achieve to get Danny in this world. So she's trying to appeal to the players that, please, go to my route. I'm waiting.
Oh man. She's not okay. This girl is not okay.
I'm sorry if you didn't like it.
Something is terribly wrong.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
It's kind of like playing with my space on the paper.
Yeah, you leave a huge blank and say, load me.
Oh, God. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem.
Yeah, it just makes it more frightening, Monika. It's not
so,
a poem.
It's so chilling.
It's almost
like
magic.
Communists don't believe in magic. The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
But you had a word that's singular. That's called noise. I see.
I see.
It's still a little hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
You're not good with poetry, are you, Alan?
Yeah, I'm not good.
Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader.
Okay, okay.
Or a socialist dialectic.
Or a multi-dimensional piercing message.
Oh god.
So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something.
Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Why am I breaking the fourth wall? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh my god. She's directly
wait.
She's directly breaking the fourth wall now.
What is Danny thinking about her speech? At least
She doesn't have Danny doesn't have an idea.
Yeah.
He has no idea.
僕人参だから Anyway, we skip Yuri for the last because
僕人参じゃないだろ。
え
人参ってキャレットじゃないの？
Yeah, 僕人間 Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Let's get the hard one out of the way first. The Japanese one.
okay.
Oh god.
We open the closet.
前の方が好きだったな。
え、マジ？
まあね。まあ、これがもっと難しそうですけどね。でも、まだ慣れてないから、全く
感じてない。
面白くない。つまんない。
That may be true, but I wanted to try something different.
We wanted to try impress Yuri.
Yeah. I'm still figuring this all out.
もう、僕じゃなくて。まあ私、難しいポエムは好きじゃないかな。やっぱ簡単のがいい。なんか、ファンシーな 難しそうな言葉を使うのがめっちゃイライラする。
Just make it continue.
簡単で可愛くて直接にやってください。
Oh my god, she just called you a tryhard. well, yeah.
We are, and look where that's getting us. We're speed running our relationship with Yuri. ユリはこれをめちゃくちゃ好きなんですけどね。でもな、それは全部つまんないことだ。それは全部 BS なのだ。読者にめちゃ I'm saying a lot of めちゃくちゃ。
読者に深い意味で求めるのは、それ深い意味がないからだ。
です。
I guess one way to look at it.
Stop banging, Monika. まあみんなは自分の意見もあるから。でも僕の意見は最高の意見。ベスト意見。それはもう分かってんでしょう。
僕じゃなくて私。
I'm used to saying 俺 and 僕 but not 私。Come on.
Yeah, obviously you're not supposed to get used to it.
まあ、ほら、これは僕のポエム。これは私のポエム。何か勉強するかも。Oh, this one's long.
Oh yeah.
All in Japanese. Amy likes spiders.
Kumo.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes Kumo. Oh no. Monika's bringing out the chainsaw. Apologies, it's renovations. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly Kumo. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice.
I heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of her words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her.
One time, I hurt my leg very bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes Kumo, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her.
Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her.
It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter. Aki just came in and she's like, what's happening?
It doesn't matter.
Multiculturalism is
if
happening.
She keeps it private.
It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone.
It's gross.
She's gross.
The world is better off without spider lovers.
And I'm gonna tell everyone. Oh man, this is some dark... I feel like there's a very dark message hidden under this. Who does she hate so much?
So, pretty sure it's Yuri.
Yuri likes...
Not just spiders, but she's trying to hint at something else.
Yabai. めちゃくちゃやばい.
Well, if she shows signs of telling anyone about something and telling other people bad things behind their back or right in front of them, it means she wants them gone.
I don't like where this is going, Alan. This game is not gonna stay cutesy-wootsy for long, is it?
Of course not.
悪くないでしょ? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. 昨日は... How do you say short?
Chisa is...
No, she's not Chisa.
It's... 短い。
短い。昨日は短すぎるんだよ。それはただのウォームアップ。それは僕の、僕じゃなくて、私の最適ともないよ。 No, of course not. まあ今回のメッセージは
簡単。
結構直接だな。
直接。
説明する必要はないだろう。ある時は難しい話を簡単なアナロジーを使うのです。はい。そしたら人がどんだけバカに気づく。
Okay. What? Anyone?
例えばこの本を読む人は全部このエイミという人を悪い人に見える。
Okay.
Ignorant jerk in Japanese.
何も知らずのバカ？
何も知らずのバカ野郎。
Do you know people like that?
もちろん。It's about how everyone thinks. もちろん。私の、まあそれ関係ないから。誰でも可能だから。
何でもいいから。
何でもいいから。簡単に理解できるのように書いてある。みんなはなんか変なホビーとかギルティープレジャーとかあるんじゃない？なんか人に見つかうのがまず怖いので。
でもそれは人にno。
だから人はバカなんだよ。
いや。
誰が何のか好きなのか、それが誰も
傷つく
ないんだったらそれでいいじゃん。
私は
変なことを好きな人を尊敬する。
いや尊敬じゃないよ。
尊敬じゃないな。理解する必要がある。
Yeah, that's better.
Yes, you're definitely right. Everyone has their weird fetishes.
At least I can relate to that. You can relate to that poem? Okay.
Wait, so what weird fetish do you have, Danny? And what weird fetish do you have, Natsuki?
And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
Oh, man. Oh, Hito will be leaving. Okie dokie. See you later, Hito. Thanks for dropping in. Bye-bye. We will continue with our broken Japanese.
It's what I do best on.
まあ僕の
これは私の最適ですから
ね。
I don't like writing unless there's a good message.
Bye, Noe. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We will have a nice stream. Thanks for coming. いい話がいいメッセージがないんだったら書く意味がない。ほら、感情
伝わるのは
重要です。はい。
でも私は人に考え
たい。感じるだけじゃない。覚えてください。明日はいいものを書くから楽しんでください。
楽しみにしてください。よし。Sayori.
Yes, the super Sayori. We have no idea. We don't know how to voice her.
Can you do something more Western? Oh no, British.
Oh, I can't do a British accent.
No. How do you do British again?
You can't do it. Go on.
I kinda don't want. No, I can't.
I like this one.
I like this one, Danny.
Yeah, let's stick with normal. We need at least one character who's normal.
It has some nice feelings in it.
Yeah, she definitely misunderstood.
I'm glad.
She definitely misunderstood.
Yeah. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
Yes. It's not very helpful, you know?
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad.
I can see that.
But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I mean, that's how you observe art, I guess. If you feel something.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works.
But sure. Then again, I guess conveying feelings are a pretty important part of this whole thing.
Yes.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
Maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah. Me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want me to write something for me? No.
You want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while.
Well, she's always thinking about her stomach, right?
Well, yeah, that's herself, right?
If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Oh no.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well,
Look at her serious face.
whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems.
Our poem was not happy at all.
Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet.
No, that is not a little bit of both. That's a completely different
Yeah.
emotion. It's a completely different emotion.
I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? Can't see you like something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can keep the rain cloud a little hug
That's just a cute way to put it.
and make a nice happy rainbow.
Oh my god.
Sorry? That's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all.
Write that down, write that down.
Thanks, Danny. I should go write that down then.
Write that down.
You can read my poem now, okay?
Battles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams.
Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out.
It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe.
And I put the bottle on a shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and bottles all in a row.
My collection makes me lots of friends.
Each bottle is a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way.
Down comes a bottle to save the day.
Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles.
Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies.
Digging and digging. Scrapping and
Scraping.
Scraping? Scraping.
It's scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps.
It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more.
My friends look through my locked front door.
Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from my shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend.
Each and every bottle.
But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and shards all over the floor.
They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading,
Something.
but all I hear is echo, 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 echo.
Inside my head. What are you doing, Sayori?
What if I don't want to play this game anymore? I don't want to see what happens after this.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
Daddy actually...
that is exactly the reaction that we all have right now. Holy crap! That is terrifying, Sayori. What are you suddenly writing about?
Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday that I was going to write the best poem ever?
What is happening to these cute girls?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect anything like this coming from you.
Her happy thoughts are shattered against the floor tiles. Oh, Monika taught me a whole lot. What did you teach her, Monika?
Monika, no! And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. What are your feelings? Are they the bottles? I see that.
As in they're all shattering? It's almost kind of creepy. It's very kind of creepy.
Danny, why do you not identify Sayori, but not Monika?
Oh god.
Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind.
The contrast is terrifying.
I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like
I was meant to express myself this way. It
even
helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh?
I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times.
Same. I mean, so much of us are like that.
Yeah.
Find a hobby, drop a hobby, find a hobby, drop a hobby.
But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh,
Now we go back to the normal one.
The rest were too depressing. Holy moly.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Ara.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face.
Masterpiece.
Do you like it? Danny?
Ara.
This one might even be better than yesterday's.
Ara.
How did you even pick it up so quickly?
Because we're speedrunning.
Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
We are a writing machine.
I'm not used to this.
Being speedrunned?
Yeah. I don't know.
Ara.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I'll offer that patience to her.
Oh, we already know that much about her, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ara.
Just being appreciated like this, I guess.
Ara.
It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods.
Yeah.
Really? I don't believe it.
I mean, usually shut-ins don't share
Yeah.
their art and stuff, right?
Unless it's desperate times, desperate measures.
Or unless someone forces you to.
Or you're out of money. I really only write for myself. And besides,
Ara.
people would just laugh at me.
Ara.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends?
Ara.
Yuri doesn't respond to that. Do you have close friends, Yuri?
We are her only close friend.
I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do.
Ara.
If it's with you.
The raccoon.
It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack.
My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window.
That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human.
I gave the raccoon a piece of bread.
My subconscious, well aware of the consequences.
Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more.
The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom.
The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge.
That's an E.
Alan's like,
Okay.
I can't read cursive, Yuri.
The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light of my cutting knife.
The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend.
I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited.
Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal.
The raccoon has taken to following me.
You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other.
The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy.
Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement.
A rush of blood. Classic
Pavlovian conditioning.
I slice the bread.
And I feed myself again. It's obvious in this case that the raccoon is, the protagonist.
Yeah.
It's Danny. I'm the raccoon. She's baiting us, literally. We're not speedrunning her. She's speedrunning us.
Yeah. We become more hungry and more frequently.
Oh.
What is this cutting knife, Yuri?
It's her boing boings. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Her bread and the cutting knife are her sharp boing boings.
Her tools.
Yes. Oh my god.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday.
Oh, we obviously saw that.
Yeah. I can see that.
I can see that.
A lot more metaphorical.
Yes.
I don't know it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem was about.
Of course you can't begin. If you start beginning to imagine, you'll start running away. Oh
yeah,
my god.
that's right. It's a little bit closer to my preferred writing style.
Ara.
Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Ara.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what's it supposed to mean.
It means she wants more of Danny's deep.
Well. I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way.
Ara.
I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Unusual? You mean speedrunning?
Or knife handling.
Speedrunning dudes. Yes.
It's those sort of things I usually forced to keep to myself.
Ho-ho.
So sometimes I enjoy writing about them.
Ho-ho.
Huh. That's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About something being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Yay! Common.
Huh. Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone.
Humu.
Wait, is that actually what she wrote about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kumo, the spider.
Yeah.
She's right. Ara.
I mean,
Ara.
does she really feel that way?
Yes.
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it?
Ara.
Please don't tell her I said that.
Ara.
Don't worry, I have no reasons to.
Ara.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me.
Yes.
After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
Wise words said by wise Yuri.
I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener.
We're forced to do it because we can only press one button.
Yeah.
It's called enter, and we can't do anything else.
And left click, and control if you want to speed things really fast.
Yeah.
You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There aren't really many people like you, Danny.
Because we are not people, we are embodied, disembodied anime men.
That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now it almost feels like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling.
Yes.
And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me.
Sincerely at me.
For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.
And the predator underneath leaks out. Okay, everyone, we're back to Monika. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit in front of the room. これフェスティバルのことなの? Well, sort of, comrade Natsuki.
本当にフェスティバルに何かするの? だって
こんな短時間でいいもの出せないよ。ただ恥をかけるだけじゃん。
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much.
Comrades.
We're going to keep it simple.
Okay. We will do a communist march in front of the Kremlin. We won't need much more than a few decorations.
Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. まあ、それはいいけど。でも、本当に何をするの？イベントのために何をするの？
Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Wait, what?
Performing. Perform?
Monika?
Look at her get so flustered.
Yes!
We're going to be having a poetry performance in front of the people. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event.
Monika, you shouldn't really be doing this. Your poems will wreck the world.
Your poems are going to break the game. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too.
Okay.
It is a people's event.
Sayori is putting it on all the posters, in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds up for us to see.
Oh, they're hand colored.
マジかよ、モニカ。
もうこんなポスターもう出してない。まだ出してないよね。
Well, I did.
I can't say I didn't.
Did you really think it's a bad of an idea? まあ、いや、それはないですけど。
悪くないけど、俺たち全然 OK してないんだよ。絶対パフォームしないんだからね。
人の前に。
Stress that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
So flustered.
Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from.
Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. The benevolent leader.
But
I still think we should give it our best, comrades.
We're the only ones responsible for this fate of this club.
Communism.
Let's restart the event and each put on a good performance. Then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform,
the better we'll be able to show everyone what communist literary criticism is all about.
Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings. being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
And expressing the proletarian plight.
That's right.
Righto, indeed. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share with others? Communism intensifies. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it, comrades. Oh man. If we start applying communism to the game, it strangely works in places.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice.
I agree.
I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little. Wait, what? You have trouble finding new members?
Aren't we the only new member so far?
Yeah. But having such strong assets around.
Well, maybe it's because of the dark undertones of the club that people are trying to avoid.
Well, maybe, but...
まあ、それは...
So, it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
She only has her tsundere.
まあ、
わかったよ。あんたのためにじゃないからね。
Alright.
DokiDoki.
Thanks, Natsuki.
Thanks, Natsuki.
What about you, Yuri?
Yuri
dejectedly
glances around at everyone else's expectant faces, like a sad little raccoon.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That is everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me.
These people are talking about death a lot.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri.
You'll be fine, Comrade Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
Oh god, that's disastrous.
やだよ.
Monika?
Ara.
This is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect it to do in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Aha! Of course, Comrade Sayori. Now, let's see.
Monika flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself.
Oh no.
She then stands behind the podium.
Please don't break the game.
The title of this poem is...
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem.
Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine.
When did you learn about inflections, Danny?
She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life.
Oh yeah, I can hear that. Mm-hmm.
It's something she's done before, or is she simply unnatural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face. I don't understand. What is this face?
Envy,
I want to see.
Jealousy. Hatred.
Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud.
Punch, 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 punch.
Monika takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monika.
Aha.
Thank you very much, Comrade Sayori. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, comrade?
I'll go next.
Ara ara.
Hua? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Ara ara.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she quietly walks over to the podium.
She quickly walks.
Yeah. The poem is called? Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and a structure that she's
Enunciates. Alan.
Oh.
You need to train on English.
Enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into her whirling fire.
You don't even know what word.
Whirling fire.
Yes, whirling
Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself.
I see you need to join this literature club, Alan, so that you can improve your own literal capabilities.
So,
Yes.
it's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding.
Patch, 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 patch.
Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. But we were just caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds her poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
I know. Yuri, comrade Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops off of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow.
How do you guys have so much new poems?
You have like a scrapbook filled with poems, I guess.
Sorry, I giggled.
Yes.
Sorry? It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try
not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice have made as a perfect match. A poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't probably think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems.
Now I think of it, yeah, it would be interesting to see what kind of poem people like. Because poems are so,
Personal.
Yeah.
It's like I get to reach more deeply inside someone I thought I knew through and through.
Sayori finishes, and we applaud.
Yatta ne.
Yatta!
Good job, Sayori. Even Danny liked it.
We're congratulating a fictional two-dimensional piece of PNG. Oh. We are fictional two-dimensional pieces of PNG, Alan.
What? Then it all makes sense.
Oh god.
I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean?
Exactly.
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely.
Wait. The atmosphere of the poem fits you very nicely, comrade Sayori. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Okay.
Now, who's next, Comrade Natsuki?
Natsuki?
ダニの方が先なんだよ。君たちのように書けるわけじゃないから。ダニの方がバーを下げるのがいい。
先だから
と思う。
Natsuki? It's fine, it's fine.
It's fine, I might as well get it over with.
But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go off what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward.
My harem.
I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once finished, I receive applause anyway.
Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. I'm not cute or kawaii. Don't worry about it so much, Comrade Dani. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alrighty then. That just leaves you, Comrade Natsuki.
Hi. Ikimasu. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
Ikimasu.
このポエムは
なんでそうやって見てんだよ。Because you're presenting, comrade. まあ、ポエムの名前はジャンプ。
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style.
You mean tsundere style?
Yeah. And it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud.
Imagine a tsundere reciting a poem.
There'd be lots like a
the words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem.
I can just imagine like Taiga from Toranana, just reciting something but being so. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
お前に簡単に言うね。次からないよ。Well.
It's so tsundere. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? Yeah.
みんなの他の人の前には簡単だよ。
他の人だったら何の顔もできるよ。でも友達はね、それは恥ずかしい。
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. まあ、そういうことだから。
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay, comrades? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez, I should probably find some other poem and recite instead.
That's fine too, Comrade Dani. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me very happy.
And her skirt goes into anti-gravity mode.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that.
As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
Can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's the sake of the club and impressing Monika. Okay. That's a big goal.
Yes, we must impress our glorious leader.
Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Hi.
もうこの二人毎日こうやって
帰るんだから. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Did you guys not see what happened just then between Yuri and...
Yeah, it's like they're all blind. No, they all wiped it from their own memories.
Oh god.
Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal of it. It must be a little nice, though.
Then we all return together.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Danny. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Say what? What do you want to...
Come, everyone! Come home with me and become my harem. No.
I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori?
What are you doing? Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
I would walk home with Yuri.
Obviously. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound?
Because we're already lovey-dovey lovebirds.
I forgot to save. Anyway, I didn't listen to Monika.
Huh? What did Monika say?
To save before original choice because I might have consequences. Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said.
It has everything to do with what we just said.
You admitted it. Jeez.
What is the uses of G's in this
Jeez.
game? Jesus.
There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, given how she's speedrunning us, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Maybe next day.
She'll just invite us to her house.
Tomorrow, maybe.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We don't need you. More like, you still need us to wake you up in the mornings.
The more waifus, the better.
Need you? Sayori? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry.
Everyone is different.
Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
Such Chad words.
If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But this was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question.
Such a Chad turnaround.
I can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
I feel like gal game girls are all too, forgiving of the main protagonist. Because in real life, if you talk back to a girl and, try to make her feel good and, try to turn the tables around, they'll usually just slap you right back and say, no, you can't talk back to me. And then feel sour. And maybe. I don't know.
Should we stop today?
Huh? No, it hasn't been 2 hours yet. We stopped 20 minutes.
Yeah, but you can't
like-
open a new chapter and finish within 20 minutes.
True.
I say we just stop for today.
Okay, I guess. We will be having another stream 3 days later?
3 days later. Yeah.
On a Friday for those of you at night, and a Saturday for those of you that's morning right now. I guess that has been Russian reading of
DokiDoki Literature Club.
today, and I have been Danny Perigi.
And this has been Alan Apogee.
Wait, I feel
Wait,
like
what?
it's not right to just end it here. We can at least like talk about
Talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's talk about it for a while.
Yuri is still Kali as usual. And everyone has a messed up mind.
I want to hear from you as a Gal game veteran, because you've played a lot of Gal games, like a lot.
A lot.
Of Gal games. Is there anything comparable in how the story is handled?
What do you mean by comparable?
Like this is really fast.
Oh yeah, very
It's
fast.
like this is literally the second day in the game, and it's already like forcing a relationship to happen
Yeah.
really quickly.
Gals generally, it's either they already have a high, what do you call it? A high feeling meter. Like you already are, like your character position is already in a very good mood with the other characters, so that the relationship can start.
So it's either you already know that person for a long time, and you're ready to start a relationship.
Yeah. Or if you actually want to like begin a relationship from the beginning, it'll take a long time. Normally.
Like normally, longer gals, bigger gals would have
Like
that entire.
No, it's like because normal gals have more than 50 to 80 hours.
Oh god.
So if we spread that to 5 different people, each person will have roughly, you can say 3 hours for their beginnings. So that's like adequate time to start something. And then the progression of the relationship has like
So-
8 more hours
So
or something.
far, we've already played 3 hours. Well, 4 hours,
4 hours.
and I feel like we're already like knee deep into Yuri's
Yeah.
line.
It feels like it's already halfway or more. Which feels
I don't know.
fast.
Yeah, it does definitely feel fast. This is even in game. It's literally the second day that we've met this person.
I mean, like, in comparison, like Little Busters, it took entire months to get to the end from the start to finish. And that's when relationships actually become, like, blossoms.
Yeah.
And, you know, if I remember correctly, the fastest, other than this DokiDoki, has been like a single week getting to know each other very fast. But that's like specific circumstances where they have to be and they're forced together.
What story is that? What game is
yeah. And that is like very, very specific circumstances.
that? Oh man.
Like, about to go suicide and you stop them from suiciding, that level of intimacy.
Okay. Yeah. That is. Definitely not what's happening in this game, right?
Yeah, it's speed running.
Super speed running.
I wouldn't say there won't be any other gals that are similar to this because
You haven't played all the gals ever.
yeah, and
Okay, this is.
they're not
I
all
guess,
very long.
I guess the difference is all the gal that you've mostly played are all like the AAA titles.
Yeah.
Like the really big development budget and big publishers.
More like, I only choose gals that I find interested, and generally they're long ones because
The
you can.
big, long ones.
Yeah,
Whereas this is like an indie.
yeah.
indie
This is
gal
an
game.
indie gal.
Have you played other indie gal games?
Indie gal
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
Do they even exist? They don't.
No, like stuff like this.
This is not indie either. It has like music and all that stuff, and everything's prepared.
Well,
Like,
relative
it's-
to AAA's,
Okay.
this is indie.
Yeah,
right?
you could say that. Like, what counts as indie might be, who writes it. If it's only one person, then it's indie. And generally, gals are not written by one person,
Okay.
except for those maniacs like Knight 007, who wrote the entire Higurashi series, and what do you call it? The other series?
Higurashi. Oh
Yeah,
god.
he wrote 200 hours worth of content.
Holy moly. Oh my god.
Oh, madman, mad lad.
Let's not think about those situations.
Yeah.
For example, the indie gal game that's coming to my mind is Planetarian.
Oh,
It's key, right? And
Yeah,
super
yeah.
small and short.
that doesn't even have a love relationship.
Huh, okay. Any other short games like that you may recommend to beginner?
I want to say Saya, but it's not a recommendation.
He recommends Saya no Uta, the song of Saya. if we can play that on stream.
Oh, I would love to.
Oh god.
It's amazing.
For those of you who don't know what Saya no Uta is, it's a
bodily horror
very
story.
gory gal game.
Yeah.
Written by Uroboshi Gen.
Yeah, the same person who wrote My Local Magica.
Oh god.
So you can expect what type of a story would be. Except because if you write an anime, it has to be more generalized for the general audience. But when you write a gal, you don't need to. Those who buy your stuff know what they're getting into. So you can expect more harsher shit there.
Oh yeah, another point. Gal games are very expensive.
Oh yeah, very
In
expensive.
Japan, they're a giant box.
Like AAA game titles in America, which is like $60.
Mhm.
That's like the average gal.
That is expensive.
Yeah, and the good gals, if you don't buy it on sale and when you can just come out, it's just closer to $100.
$100.
Yeah.
10万円
Yeah. 8万と
10万
8万
円
と10万
いや
くらい Well, it depends as well. Like some
No.
eroge are very
No,
expensive.
not 10万1万1万円
Yeah, 1万
1万 not 10万 not 10万
10万
1万
way too much.
Yeah, 1万円 Oh my
Like
god.
1万 Yeah, it's either with the RPG big scale RPG gals or like these super high up there famous gals with big companies that can charge that price.
Oh man.
But yeah, I think that's it for today.
Anything else to add?
No. I'm more curious on what happens later, so I'm definitely wanting to keep playing
'cause
this.
The game is right now a choice between these three girls, but Monika feels like she's inserting herself
Yeah.
into all of the situations and conversations.
She's
so-
T-posing the entire time.
She's
behind our
asserting-
back.
She's asserting dominance wherever we go. Yeah, let's see how it turns out. I'm interested to see how it turns out.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
So that is that.
Okie dokie. That has been DokiDoki. I have been Danny Perigi.
I've been Alan Apogee, and this was the Orbital Brothers.
And yes, we are now going to space out into high orbit.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.